Good afternoon. It is 20 after 2 on Sunday. Anybody watching? How you doing? How you been? I did them. They're awesome. I love them. I will say mistakes were made. Hence why I'm covering the front with a headband. I needed like maybe three, four more dreads to be able to get my front hairline way gooder, but whatever, it's fine. It was a first attempt. Now we know. And I gotta tell ya, I literally only have long hair on the top of my head, okay? It's literally just the top of my head. I shave the rest of it, okay? A bitch just can't be bothered. How people are installing a full head of dreads on themselves, my hat's off to you people, because goddamn, just doing the top, I think it's like maybe 7 or 8 dreadlocks that I did, okay? My arms, when I was done, were useless. Spaghetti arms, okay? It was crazy. They're still a little sore today. Listen, I was a hairdresser for 20 years, okay? I have not had my arms up like doing weird hairdresser shit for like 4 years, okay? Those muscles are gone. I am so out of practice. It was hurting. But I'm happy with them. They turned out well. I washed them yesterday. I conditioned them real good, because they were really stiff and soft, Jesus. Stiff and not very maneuverable. So I figured if I washed them and then like conditioned them really good, they'd be easier, which they were. And yeah, they're much easier to move around and stuff. So I'm glad that I did that. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I was up to last night. I was doing my hair. and watching shows. That was my night. And then this morning, I got rudely awoken by Monkey at about 8:30 this morning. Literally screaming his head off, okay? Listen. I am all for my kids having fun, whatever. I don't expect anybody in my house to be quiet. Blare your music, I don't care. I don't like the thumping, like Monkey tends to stomp his leg. He'd be playing video games and blaring some music, and he stomps his leg to the beat, right? Downstairs, when I'm sitting in the living room or whatever, doing my computer shit, all I hear is thud, 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 thud. It drives me crazy. No thudding. And you're fine. Blare your music. I don't care. They pretty much listen to the same music I do. It's fine. Like, right down to the bands. Not even just the type. They listen to the same bands I do. It's fine. Blare it. I don't care. It sounds good or louder. That's fine. But listen, at 8:30 in the morning, I mean, he wasn't blaring his music at 8:30 in the morning, but he's screaming. I wasn't happy, okay? He got out of bed, kicked his door in. Monkey! It's 8:30 in the morning. Shut the fuck up! He's looking at me. It's like, I'm sorry, Mama. Oh, keep it up and you will be. I'm not happy. I got back into bed and I'm laying there, and of course now I'm awake. Like, fuck. So I laid there until about 9:30 and decided I had to get up. My buddy was coming over this morning. I have a outlet in my kitchen that just stopped working, okay? And for a split second, it's probably been about 2 weeks that this thing's been on the fritz, but he's been busy, I've been busy. It's not a huge deal. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but whatever, it's fine. But we got talking last night, and I mentioned it to him. I know nothing about electric shit, okay? So I don't touch it. When it comes to anything gas or electric, I stay the fuck away, okay? I will tinker with most things, okay, and figure it out and handle it my damn self. But when it comes to water, electricity, and gas, your girl is out, okay? No. Nope. I don't understand plumbing. I don't understand electrical. And gas we ain't fucking with. So. Like, I won't even pull my gas stove out to clean under it. I don't give a fuck. It's installed. It's going to stay there until the day I leave that fucking house. I do not move it. I do not fuck with gas. No. So. I was talking to my buddy last night, and I mentioned that this outlet just stopped working one day, right? And for a split second, because I noticed it first thing in the morning, I went to plug my Keurig in. Well, my Keurig's always plugged in, but I guess Monkey had unplugged it. So I went to plug it back in, and I went to make my coffee for work and stuff, right? Got it all set up, got the water in it. You know, push the button and nothing. No lights, no sounds, there was nothing. And I was like, interesting. So I unplugged it, and we have an electric kettle. So that one is always plugged in above the Keurig, right? So I pushed the thing down to start the electric kettle and nothing. And I was like, oh great, so they're both gone. I was kind of hoping maybe just one was gone and I could use them. It was dead, and I thought maybe a circuit blew, right? Now, in my kitchen, there's there's 4 plugs, okay? One that is for the stove, okay? So it's in behind the stove, and that clock was on and everything, so that was fine. Then well, I guess there's 5, because there's the one the fridge is plugged in. The fridge was working, the stove was working. The outlet beside the stove that I have my big coffee maker plugged in, that one was working because the light was on for that coffee maker. And the time was on for the microwave, which is on the other plug at the end of my counter, right? It was the one in the middle that wasn't working. And I thought, well, for a split second, I was hoping that maybe a circuit blew. And then I thought, no, because years ago, when I first bought the house, I found out that all of those are on one circuit, because I had something plugged into all of them, and they were all doing something, and it blew the damn circuit. That's when I learned about circuit breakers, because bear in mind, this is my first house. Well, my first house on my own, right? When I lived in Toronto and I was married, because, you know, my ex-husband dealt with all that shit. I wasn't even allowed to look or ask questions. Like, I learned nothing in any of that except don't get married. But anyway. I went down anyway to check the circuit breaker, because if you don't check, you know, and the circuit breaker was fine. So I had left it for a couple of weeks, and we've just not, you know, plugged the kettle into Keurig into other things. It's fine. It's a pain in the ass, but it's fine. So when I was talking to my buddy about it last night, he said he would come over and take a look at it for me. He's way more equipped to do that shit than I am. I would either set the house on fire or kill my fool self. So that was fine. And then it was something about putting I have a bed frame that I took apart like 17 years ago when I moved into this house. I don't know why I took the fucking frame apart, but I took the frame apart. And then when we moved, my mom and I tried to put the frame back together, and for whatever reason, couldn't fucking figure out how to do it. So there it has sat in pieces in my closet for like 17 years, okay? And then a few months ago, I took it out, figuring, okay, some time has passed. we're going to see about putting this fucking frame together. Because I've got all this shit all over my floor that used to be under my bed when I had my other bed. But now Monkey has it, so I need to put this frame back together to get everything under my floor so that my boyfriend can move in next week and there's room on the floor to move around, right? Because it's not just me now. Fuck's sakes. But I knew I was missing some bolts and whatever, but, you know. So as I was talking to him on the phone last night, I started fiddling around with the frame, right? I put it on top of my bed and I started mucking with it, and I figured out how the fucker went together. Okay. So now I'm on a roll. Now I want to go to the hardware store and get bolts, right? Because I can do this, right? So my buddy and I went to the, it's not Rona anymore. It is Rona. It used to be Lowe's, now it's Rona. Went to the Rona, found some bolts that looked like they fit, and they were too wide. Awesome. So just throw everything off my bed so I could sleep last night. And as it turns out, we needed a couple of bolts, I think, that he brought over for the wheels, which I really didn't care about. There's like a bracket that goes from the wheel to the whatever. I guess it's supposed to hold the wheels sturdy, but who gives a fuck? Whatever. Once it's there, it's there. I don't plan on moving the fucking bed. It's fine. But as it turned out, the bolts that we bought did fit the frame part. They just didn't fit the bracket for the wheels. So that was good, because I was thinking I was going to have to go out and buy more. Return these, buy more. Like, I hate doing that shit. So he came over this morning and fiddle-mucked for a bit with the electrical. It is dead. R.I.P. electrical. But he couldn't track it or whatever. Whatever it is you got to do to fix the dead wire, he couldn't do. And I'm not about to pay an electrician, especially on a Sunday. I said, just put it all back together. It's fine. I'll put some black duct tape over it. Nobody will see it. The backsplash is black. It's fine. It can sit there and rot until I move. Somebody else can fucking deal with it. It's fine. Because he had said something about going home to get an extension cord or whatever to run from the one on the end where my microwave is. I was like, I'm not running extension cords. That's stupid. We're not doing that. We're not that ghetto, okay? We're ghetto. We're not that ghetto. It's fine. It's fine. We just won't use it. It's so funny. Oh, is that a gender reveal? There's pink smoke. It better not stain my car, people. Yep, it's a gender reveal. You're having a girl. Good for you. I'm so glad I was here to witness that. You stained my car, aren't you? Lord Jesus. Whatever. Okie dokie. Listen, it is 0 degrees Celsius out here right now. I would not be standing out there for no gender reveal. I don't give a fuck. You can call me and let me know, okay? Better yet, text me and let me know. Don't even call me. Just text me and let me know. It's fine. So anyway, RIP electrical, and got my bed frame put together. I got all that shit put under my bed. It's just papers, like court stuff and old school stuff that I want to keep and whatever. I mean, school stuff that goes far back as fucking hairdressing school. I got my hairdressing school. My PSW course. And I think I have my makeup course. I think my makeup course is in there with all my special effects. And yeah, I think all that's in there too. It's crazy. I hate school, but I keep my notes. I work hard on my notes, okay? But yeah, stuff that I want to keep, and stuff that I have to keep, and don't have anywhere to put it. So it lives under my bed. So my job tomorrow, probably throughout the rest of the day today and into tomorrow, I have to brush out, clean up, and put away all my wigs. I have to clean out. I have a built-in cupboard in my room that just has old, like, you know, baby blankets and keepsakes, right? I have to get all that out, bag it, toss it in the closet, close the closet real quick because everything will come falling out. My closet is like that. It's dangerous, man. It's dangerous. Put all my wigs into there so that my boyfriend can have my second dresser where my wigs live. Listen, he lived with me for about a year, several years ago. Okay, till he was getting on his feet. Went through some shit, had to get up on his feet, cool beans, whatever. I'm that person, I'll help you out, it's fine. As soon as he moved out, I went ham on wigs, okay? I was just getting into wigs and waffling with the idea of trying them when he was living with me. As soon as he left, I was like, fuck it, we ride. And I ordered a shit ton of wigs, okay? So now my wigs live in the dresser that he was using. Now they need a new home, so. It is what it is. So that'll be my job, probably off and on tonight and through most of tomorrow. But yeah, I managed to get done what I wanted done this weekend, and yay me. Tomorrow, Monday, that would be the 19th, I believe, is going to be our February live stream, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard. I would love it if you came. If not, it's okay. It's okay. I love you just the same. My feelings do not change. And yeah, that's about it. That is all the news that is fit to print. Right now, I'm having a nice hot coffee. And I've gotten back to work on moving stuff, downloading onto BitChute. So it's a process, man. It's been at least 2 weeks of doing that shit. I took 2 days off this weekend. Friday and Saturday, I needed a break. That, and I've been fighting this cold. I'm still fighting it. I'm still stuffed up. I'm still sniffling. I'm so sorry. But it's a lot more manageable now. I'm not coughing anymore. That cough was driving me nuts. I wasn't coughing so much during the day. But at night, oh my God, I wanted to die. So that's gone away. Cool. Now it's just a really stuffy nose. It's fine. So anywho's, we are just under the 20-minute mark. So I'm going to get back to the uploading and downloading that has become my life. And maybe find some foods. That might be fun. I haven't eaten yet today. I don't think the kids have either. So, anybody watching, thank you. I appreciate you. Take care of yourself, and we'll talk later.